to pop off season 4, the final season of Black Sails.
Yeah.
Fucking
XXIX
29. It's chapter 29, season 4, episode 1, and we're binging this right after the season 3 finale, so we're all fucking hyped. We are
It's an hour-long episode.
My blood pressure.
Huh?
My blood pressure.
Yeah.
My heart is pounding.
This is it. This is the final season, and there's.
I can't believe it.
I think there's a lot of story left to tell, so I think the season 4 is just gonna be firing on all cylinders.
Hey, did you guys do the intro?
We did.
We're doing
Damn.
We're doing it right
So
now.
hold on, this is the final.
This is the final season.
There's no more after this.
This is it.
So like the story ends.
I mean, then it goes into Treasure Island.
The what?
Treasure Island.
The book.
Mickey's really pushing Treasure Island.
Right.
It's really fucking.
Guys, take a shot every time Mickey says Treasure Island.
It's really good. It's very good.
Treasure Island, the movie.
I mean, the book. There is probably. I think there's a movie, but the book.
I personally am happy the show is ending now. This fourth season, all shows end around like 4, 5, or 6 seasons. It shows that it's a complete story. It was thought out, beginning, middle, end. I don't think it was canceled. It seems like it's all been leading up to this conclusion.
I think
here.
it just knew when to. Yeah, it was a nice little tight little, just little.
a little peck.
It's a small plate experience, just.
little tapas.
Because these
really-
plates are.
it's just really-
I know it's only 4 seasons, but man, these
Yeah,
boys have been hefty.
the first course took a long time to go down.
That appetizer was thick as fuck.
It was.
It wasn't cooked right. It was cold.
It was, and I feel like it'll be better on like a rewatch, but definitely it's tough. It was a tough show to like stick with.
Is this the dessert?
I won't
This is
lie,
the-
but this is like
I
that.
bet rewatching it now, knowing what happens and how the
Yeah, oh
stories
yeah,
end up.
oh yeah, that
it's
dialogue
even
is
better.
that
Yeah.
dialogue.
The
in the first-
dialogue has been super strong, or maybe it's always been strong, and I'm just
We
like
just
noticing
didn't.
it
We
now.
just didn't know. Yeah,
I think we were here to expect one thing, and plus the history too. Like we didn't know a lot about the history, but
Yeah, we
were here to expect like, oh, it's gonna be a fucking pirate show, and then like, oh man, sometimes they just talk again. It's like going into like Hateful Eight, expecting one thing and then being like,
Or fucking
why wouldn't you
Once
just go
Upon a
watch
Time in
the
Hollywood.
Because
Hey.
there's only one toilet.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
Can't
was
convince
fucking
you
good.
it's good.
Fuck you, I enjoyed it. What do you got?
Hey, you guys talk about pirate history, but that shit real? Like they actually got a book about pirate history. Like, is there like facts?
Henry Avery was a real pirate.
Like there
There are like pirate facts.
So like they teach like pirate is like social
Blackbeard
studies and
teach-
history class.
They like gloss over it, but like if you wanted to in
It's
college,
like
I guarantee
social
you
studies
could
was
find-
my shit. Like I know history.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't learn shit. Like
If we lived in a coastal city, probably like down in the Carolinas or Florida, like all of those cities are like would have been big with like pirating history and shit because they were part of the 13 original colonies and like that's when all that shit was
so,
happening.
this stuff is based
But,
on
like-
true events.
Also,
I mean, no,
Loosely.
like because Captain Flint
So-
was not a real person. Blackbeard, Charles Vane, and Bonnie.
They're real people?
Those are all real people.
Charles-
What?
Yeah.
And Bonnie the girl?
Yes. Those
What?
Are, those are real.
I think
pirates.
Jack Rackham's real too.
I think he might. Yeah. Jack Rackham's. He's actually.
So yes, there's history.
Jack Rackham is responsible for the
Jolly Roger.
the quintessential Jolly Roger flag.
Where's the Jolly Roger flag?
This
Skull and
design this skull. and
This is
cross-
called Jolly Roger flag. I just thought it was called pirate
Yeah, because
flag.
remember they showed him drawing it.
It's called the Jolly Roger.
Or they
Oh, so
showed
like
him
the
come
symbol
up
like that is like
Yeah.
that's
It's
called
called
Jolly
Jolly
Roger.
with the crossbones
Oh
or whatever.
shit!
Yeah.
but also
So-
history
That's
is
so
written
dumb.
by winners. So no matter what they teach on the islands too, it's gonna be highly skewed by the fact
Yeah.
that British took over or Spanish took over.
This
And
is
watch the history according to what they wanted to.
this
It's
is.
about the pirates.
Oh, sorry. This is fiction, but because obviously Flint is not real. But I think there is real history in
But
here.
pirates
like-
are real.
Yeah. like-
Yeah, pirates
Yeah.
were like super like.
So
big-
they're just like real, just like the British Navy.
Yeah, they were real. Just like cowboys, bro. Like before there was like laws and legislation.
like when people rode around the West shooting whoever they wanted to and robbing banks and shit.
It's not a market.
All right, guys, this isn't a market substitute. Make sure you support Black Sails Pirate Show all on your own. We're watching it on Hulu. Also, if you like, you can totally support the Normies. We are over on Patreon. Supporting us means you can watch ahead and also check out Uncuts. Doing things like that allows us to do our creative endeavors. We enjoy you, and
We enjoy
Hey,
it.
George, what's happening on 8788889?
8788889. It's Normie Con. Normie Con 3, everybody. Normie Con 3. We're having a carnival. We're having a dunk tank. We're having a party here at the studio. You come now, come one, come all.
It's gonna be Normies, and several other people here at the studio. Links are in the description. Please come.
Two peoples within you who shall be divided.
Oh God, he's dark.
One
Shit.
shall be
Flash forward?
stronger than the other,
damn, it looks so fucking cool though.
What's happening?
and the older shall serve.
Is this silver?
Might be. We'll see if we see the foot.
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god, that looks
Holy
amazing.
shit.
And here I sit at the head of an army of men, each of whom, present company included, has probably at some point considered killing the man he now fights alongside. Present company included has certainly considered killing me.
Why are you so salty?
You just had.
You taught him.
I think Flint's about to get it.
So very
No, but he was in your book though. That was what you read.
Hey, she looks so good.
And she got a new dress.
Oh, dude, this is it. They're going to fucking.
Hey man, DeGroot's that dude. He's been around
so
for a minute.
interesting, do you?
I understand why you do.
I don't believe that's what I asked.
I don't believe you want me to answer what you've asked.
Yeah, they fucking.
We are inside at the end of this journey, and he's still worried this alliance all falls apart before we get there. Please don't give him any more reason to indulge that feeling.
It's like he's looking more and more like a pirate every time they cut back to him. He's gonna have like a fucking parrot suddenly.
Today, we reclaim what is ours. We seek retribution for what was taken from us. Today, there will be vengeance for the death of Charles Vane.
Yeah.
Damn, no cheers.
Yo, they're here.
The governor's sloops are moving. Well, what would you have them doing? Outgunned as they are, maybe nothing. What the hell
Booby
does that
traps.
mean?
Yep.
Booby traps.
Revenge is almost in range of the fort.
Don't you booby right into it.
They're boob traps.
No guns, just as Billy said.
Put to starboard! On over! Trim all the sails! Face on shore!
No shit.
They're turning suddenly, yeah.
It all goes down so fast.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh fuck.
They buried, put all those ships under the water.
Damn. Bro, if this is real, they have to still be there.
Come, here they come.
Yup. They're smart. They're doing your shit.
They did exactly what you guys did there. Yeah.
Looks like the barricade held, sir. Your orders.
Oh, you
Open fire.
Oh, he looks good.
They might have to abandon those 2 ships, bro.
Those are the big ass ships.
Is that the Man of War?
Yeah, I think one of them is, yeah. Oh
They
god.
only come in 2 ships.
No.
No, there's one more.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? They're dead in the fucking water. They can't move.
Yeah, they're literally dead in the water.
Reset the topsails and together! Now! Ready those guns!
Oh, nice.
Trying to tip it the other way. Okay.
They got it.
But they're still stuck.
I mean,
That doesn't matter.
if they can
It's
fuck up the
within
fort a little
range.
bit.
It's within range.
Reload with chain shot and target their canvas.
Fuck.
They can step through it.
Fuck.
Nice. Couple of hits in.
He ain't doing much though.
Fort, though. Yeah. What are
He
you
ain't doing shit.
I mean, you know,
Didn't this thing get a hole blasted in it last time?
damage.
Yeah, but that's not the Man of War.
Music right now.
Abandoned ship. No. This is not good at all.
This is where it happened.
This is all practical.
What are you doing?
I'll be the first one.
Get on the ladder.
Oh, you guys were right. It is silver.
I mean, I don't think Silver's gonna die this episode.
That would be insane if they did that.
Yup.
No. Yeah, I think it's John. Fuck. No!
Whoa!
Fuck yeah, his leg is stuck.
He's gotta calm down for a second, try to untangle
Carefully
it.
untie it.
He was falling so deep.
But about to go save him.
Man, we saw such a good victory last season finale, and now this.
It's cool. I like it.
Imagine waiting like a year in between seasons.
Yeah.
Like, you like, sheesh.
Inform the council I'll return once the street is secure. And please have someone retrieve my wife.
Oh god. Get
What?
Your wife now? You got 2 wives?
You were already married before?
I know that you and he have been working closely together of late. Become friends. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Perhaps just that he is my friend too.
Oh my god.
Oh
He's been captured.
no. Oh no.
I don't think so.
They ain't gonna kill him off screen like that.
Yeah, just that quickly. First episode.
Billy bearded bones.
Sailing north, away from the harbor under pursuit. The rest are presumed dead or captured.
That's a lot of problems.
Silver?
It would be better if he was dead than captured, because he's the boogeyman now.
There'll be debts to repay after today. There'll be plenty of time to do it. But right now we need to get off the scent.
You grate Parmesan on Billy's arms.
Billy's gonna think that Flint did that.
I mean,
Did he get rid of?
I mean, old girl will probably vouch.
There he is.
We see Vanessa soon.
Oh,
I told you they were fucking.
Okay, he's hot.
We received word today from NASA that Billy's resistance movement has proclaimed its fealty to a pirate king.
Buffy?
A man who would one day return to NASA from his exile, expel the English, and punish those who betrayed the cause.
And it ain't Flint.
Now, the pirate king's name is Long John Silver.
Well, you are long.
Long John Silver. Who is Long John Silver?
But is it long?
I'm sure it's long.
Look how he's.
That's why she's like Long
his
John.
body.
But is it long?
But
You
it
get
is.
great cheese on that body there, Mickey. You guys are Shark Brothers.
One of us over the other, even as a fiction, seems to me to be tempting fate in the most dangerous way.
It upsets you because you believe he's your friend.
I believe he's my friend. Are you questioning whether I'm qualified to have an opinion on that subject?
Did you not once tell me of your worry about the fate of those whom Captain Flint has called friends before you? When a man first needs you and thereafter calls you a friend, that is a suspicion. It's a healthy thing. I don't believe you need him to be the man you are. I think you would be a very good king.
Can we get that wide shot one more time?
I mean, yeah.
I kind of want to get a shot of her, you know, just like from John's perspective, you know.
You were just trying to see some yiddies.
I mean, just noticed in the last episode and now.
He wants this fight. Let him have it.
Prepare to be boarded!
Like, he literally is afraid of nothing. It's like, whatever.
The outfit is so cool.
Did you see her little necklace? It's a little gun.
Oh.
Focus.
He's like, I'm gonna do it too. Oh God, Jack, Jack, stick to what you know, buddy. Damn, this
Man died because of you, Jack.
fucking Brad Coke can fight.
What are you doing?
He's trying to get his pistol out.
Why is it so hard?
Woo!
Damn.
And boys, it's 50-50. There's a chance it wasn't gonna work. He wants to be like Teach.
Wrong time for fatherly approval.
My lord. Captured 9 more just east of the fence line. We think this one's Flint's ship's master.
Grab the group.
Damn it.
The Groot's been the GOAT.
Damn it.
Bro, I was literally
The Groot's been there the longest.
If you have information about Captain Flint's contingency plan, you may argue in favor of leniency.
Yeah, he's about to fuck your bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
Ooh.
Pull him up.
I was there that day. I was told the children of the camp were encouraged to remove the ears from men I called friends.
Oh no, he's gonna take his ears.
We that remain
Oh God, it's like dirty.
do so in violation of our orders to return home. A breach of our duty to His Majesty's army.
Who the fuck is this guy all of a sudden?
If we see England again, I imagine we'll have to answer for it. Hold it.
No.
Hey, they gonna cut his
If you
ear.
take my ears off, I'm not gonna be able to hear your bullshit. So.
Yeah.
Pretty quick, at least.
Yeah.
Better than in Vikings when they cut off what's her name's ear.
I want the trial started as soon as possible. I want this behind us.
He likes it.
Damn dog, still no John Silver. I think he might be. Nah, I don't believe it yet. He's a legend.
They would show it.
He controls the town, but little else. My people have free reign over most of the rest of the island. Your people.
Were you to challenge me?
Sometimes Flint acts like other people can't have power. He's like,
Right?
I've been gone for months. I thought I was gonna come back to a warm welcome.
121 prisoners we took today. At our enemies, 121 prisoners of ours, I imagine their deaths will be swift and cruel. For us, it means 121 prisoners to be housed and guarded. Never let it be said that civilization came to anyone easily here.
No, they will not hear it because they don't have ears.
They will not be
It's really hypocritical.
Judge Adams and his court
We have all seen in recent weeks since their arrival that their appetites are significant. Shall I expect to be reimbursed for the costs of this?
You stood in my office and said you wished us to be friends. As my friend, I would think you'd be eager to do your part to see our common enterprise survive its current crisis.
With great personal risk to myself and my interests, I made enemies of the pirates in order to ensure your success.
Made enemies of them. They've been my enemies for some time now. Are you saying that they haven't been yours?
May I suggest that?
I thank you for your aid today. It is, I believe, to be expected.
As your silent partner, I am
There
able
are
to...
no silent partners anymore. I will have no more of them.
Damn, Max. Kind of sounds like Woods just made you his bitch. Welcome to the fold.
He's got 2 bitches now.
2 bitches.
Actually 3.
He's a 3 bitches.
The Underhill Plantation is home to well over 200 slaves. And if we could convince even half of those slaves to join our fight, we might then actually be in a position to take back.
So long. We need to strike directly at Nassau with as many forces as we can muster. The next blow struck may be a decisive one, and we have to be the one that strikes.
Stop! I prepared these men to follow Long John Silver. So in the absence of Long John Silver, the men will look to me, not you.
Oh shit, Billy boy.
I have become so easily set aside.
Do you have value to me? But do we need you here? No.
You're forgetting one thing. Somewhere on an island a few days' journey from here is a chest filled with treasure. And of the 3 men who know of that place, I may be the last one alive.
Bonnie and Teach are out there.
And they need that money to resecure Nassau.
There is an unthinkable victory within our reach, and I will see this through by whatever means I have at my disposal.
I know too.
Oh shit!
3 men know the resting place of the chest.
And 1 woman.
And 1 woman.
Damn, I almost forgot about
He
that.
told it to me before we left home.
Under my...
That pillow talk will do it.
That's why she trusted him to know.
There will be no pirates king here. Of that much I am certain.
Oh, shit. Maddie used Undermine. It is super effective.
Yeah. I wanted a Pirate King so bad.
I know. Why can we not?
Oh! We're about to find out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him cutting through in the beginning. I think he's gonna be.
Can he even swim with 1 leg then? Yeah, it was hard to tell in that first shot if it was
Can
his
he
fake
just
foot.
like undo the leg thingy and just
God,
swim?
he's like all the way to the
Just
floor.
swim up?
Being on the floor might be helpful because you push off.
Oh God, his heartbeat.
You had to wait till it was.
Oh, he's
There we
good.
go, there we go, there we go.
Smart, wicked smart.
Wow,
Oh
can he swim with 1
there
leg?
goes the stump.
Not effectively.
Oh my God, he's gonna go through the ship. Oh my God, how long can you hold your breath?
Why are you just
Fucking Sonic.
up?
Because he would get caught if he swam straight up.
Just for a breath.
That was the scariest song of my childhood.
What?
The Sonic You're Drowning theme.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And the thing is, like, the faster your heart's beating, the more you are, like, needing to breathe. There's an air bubble. He's got it. The Pirate King lives, motherfucker.
Yeah, Luffy. It's Silver.
What?
The goat! Silver is the goat, confirmed.
Poor goat.
Mr. Goat, I think you're gonna drown down here with everybody. I mean, he was either gonna be eaten. So.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Well, back
God, what a terrible. Dude, this looks amazing.
under. You swim out once, you can definitely swim out again.
You need to get out of there.
What you gonna do, Johnny boy?
If he can stay here until, well, shit, I guess at night he wouldn't even
He
be
needs
able
to
to.
get out of there.
You're never gonna see you in that way.
She knows exactly.
No, I want him to, but it ain't ever gonna happen.
That little of me that I care so much how I'm seen in his eyes, I'd be willing to lose my life over.
Yes.
How did you do it?
You care about your reputation a lot. So.
Charles Vane stood by us when no one else would. Charles Vane risked his life for us. Charles Vane.
Fuck Charles Vane.
Yo, he ain't here no more.
We are all here towards the end of retaking the island. We have to accept that we're driven by different things.
What happens when those motives start demanding their own ends? And this thing we're all a part of starts splitting right down the middle?
That isn't going to happen.
It already is.
What did he do?
Set a course for Nassau. To send a message when we return that this can all end.
Damn.
If the governor turns over the one thing he wants.
Eleanor Guthrie.
Hell yeah.
Well, governor literally won't turn over his.
No.
Ooh, what if he did though?
That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be such a
He
fucking.
will. He will do it.
That would be hilarious, and that would be the perfect end for Guthrie.
To be my partner in this, there are things that you're better off letting me worry
That
about.
is not what you said. No more silent partners. We all bear the burden of this together.
Damn.
What is it you are not telling me?
When I informed Sarah of my intent to formally end our marriage,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what the consequences
He did the gentlemanly thing and divorced
I
overseas.
didn't imagine it would be barely spoken.
Her family intervened with a few of my larger creditors, persuaded them to accelerate my time to Those creditors
Lol.
follow suit.
Every day your
Why didn't you tell me?
grave gets deeper.
You are not a compromise to me. I do not regret what I did, no matter the consequences.
You better off just running away.
Right.
Just run away together.
Or it's funny because like of all of his problems, being a pirate would solve them.
Yeah.
And I bet he knows it too.
Your family has the ability to do that, to manipulate your creditors so easily.
Creditors respond to money.
She
Women
rich.
respond to influence. Her family has both.
So does mine.
Uh-oh.
I was literally thinking.
Well, definitely. Dang,
Did he make it? Did he make it? I think he made it.
But what the fuck is he gonna do now? Hobble his way into the fucking interior?
Yeah, right.
Crawl.
No.
Play dead, play dead, play dead.
Is that a good person or a bad person?
Looks like a good person.
Nope.
Nope.
Bro, don't even move.
Right? I would go back into the water into like 3 feet and just like kind of be on my knees.
They gotta go eventually. Like, they'll leave. Bro!
Grunt less.
Yeah, quit your panic grunting.
No,
Stop making more noise.
Hobbling or just the most noise.
Like, why wouldn't you just play dead until he left?
I think he noticed him.
Is that?
It'd be better for their would-be king to be held prisoner. For
Oh, rally the cause. They got our king, boys.
yeah.
Was that Flint?
I'm John Silver. Welcome home.
Oh, is he good or bad?
Maybe he was killing some of the British guys. Oi, mate, we don't know who he is. Maybe he just likes to stab people on the beach every night.
Maybe
and he was gonna be there regardless.
They're already dead. He's just trying to take their shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would be demoralizing for the pirates if they saw that Long John was now captured.
Yeah.
This big
Demoralizing?
bad, like,
I mean, it could be like they got our king. We gotta go free him.
I have
It'd be
to pee.
demoralizing if they like captured him and hung him that same night. That would be the worst. And if you're Guthrie, everybody knows that. Like if you see that motherfucker capture, trial, hang in like the span of like an hour.
yeah. What did you guys think? Solid premiere?
Yeah, man.
Good way to kick
That
it off.
shipwreck in the beginning was fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's season 4, ain't it?
Yep, season 4. All the underwater shots of the ships were really well done.
They were.
Yeah. Couldn't tell if it was CG or live action.
Like looking up through the water like that. It was really beautiful. I really like the way that this show does those things, man. It's very cinematic.
The poor goat.
It was claustrophobic too. I was.
The way that goat was like just.
Hey, why does it taste good now?
Was it
Stop it!
Was it a Billy goat?
No,
Billy
dude.
Goat? It wasn't Billy's goat.
But like the beginning of the episode was hella dope though. Like the ship sinking and the whole like cannon shots against each other and everything. That was beautiful.
And
I love the water like fight scenes a lot.
They need John Silver there to hold them together. I like that he the little pillow talking shit. Hey man, real talk. First off, if you have secrets to hide, all right, be careful with who you pillow talk with. 2, if you have secrets to hide, know who you pillow talk with. That's what's important. A lot of these gangsters out here, man, they be getting called up. They be with some chick they don't really know too well. Be talking about, oh no, tomorrow we gonna go make the hit. And that's how you get fucked up. But Maddie's ride or die.
Yeah,
Maddie's a queen.
That's
You
good.
tell your secrets to your queen. All right, you just don't be telling them to anybody else out there in the streets. No trollops. You know what I mean? Fucking floozies.
Floozies.
John Silver, man, was
Hot as fuck.
fucking butt ass naked.
Right? All ripped up and
A
shit.
little bit of trim job down there. You know, it wasn't a whole safari. We were just talking about. I mean, we need to get sponsored by Manscaped.
It was a bit of a safari.
Now that I've been
It
using
wasn't a safari, it was
Manscaped,
like
I used to like the safari. I've really dialed it
It
back.
was a sculpted safari.
It was a sculpted safari.
Like a nice topiary. Have you ever seen the botanical gardens? Imagine that, but in my crotch.
A little topiary, a little terrarium, if you will.
Terrarium. Oh,
What are we talking about?
You know what?
John
Never
Silver's
mind.
long.
We're talking
Yeah.
about Long John's little ecosystem.
Yeah, it was very, very man. He was like, you know, he was trimmed up real nice. He had an M drawn in it for Mickey.
If you look closely, it says "Retreasure Island."
His dick's just pointing at the book when they find it.
Oh shit!
Wow. Anyway, back to the episode. There was a lot of conversations.
So.
Oh, I like that they need Long John Silver to hold them together because Billy's like my people, and I have them ready to follow him. And Flint's like, bro, don't make me. I ain't gonna tell you. He almost stepped back onto the old Flint ship, but like really, the like show won't allow him to because he's done it so much that people are now like safeguarding against that.
Like,
and I really like that. Like they're kind of putting him in a spot where, like, as Long John Silver gets more influence, Flint gets less. And I'm not saying that Flint hasn't been a great character and hasn't gotten shit done, but like he has had to burn a lot of bridges on the way. So like he's getting like put into this box where people are like, we're kind of keeping you at arm's length, bro. Like
seeing him with less control is definitely more dramatic and creates a better story.
Yeah, definitely. And it's interesting to see that the pirates are finally like realizing there's a different way to do things, and like Silver and Billy are both like teaching them that there is a different way.
Yeah.
You can follow somebody who is, you know, as strong, but does not treat you like you're subordinates.
Yeah,
more of like equals. Yeah, or expendables, because he did treat people like utilities.
Yeah.
On the ship, especially like when they were like going into the storm, he was like, "Get rid of us." There was like 10 men just hanging. He was like, "Get rid of us."
Right. Fuck them. I did.
Catches up to you eventually.
Yeah, and I like that we're seeing it catch up to him. The whole Maddie Long John Silver stuff is really, really awesome. I'm digging all of that.
I love it.
Teach being like, yeah, we're just gonna go back and tell him we want Guthrie dead. It's once again, it's like
that is
everybody,
so amazing. I love that.
all of the pirates, like without like a galvanizing, like it's like the method, like they're all working together on this big thing. And the second any of them get distracted in a different direction, it all falls apart, and like they all have to be like under one fucking banner to get shit done. Otherwise, they just are like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own thing.
There was a cool transition when they like were saying that Teach is going back to Nassau to demand Guthrie, and there was like a cool shot like where they cut to Teach, and he had a bunch of the British soldiers on his deck, and like it was like a above shot, and they executed them, but there was like no sound. It was like silent. It was sick. It was sick. Yeah, you
pee for 30 seconds.
The most crucial 30 seconds of this episode, probably.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And Woods Rogers is fucked up with money. Hold on, the Guthries have money? I thought the Guthries literally only
Maybe
had...
she has like hidden money.
I mean, they were a pretty influential family, but like, I mean, what does she have left?
Hidden money.
But they were also
connections.
like the black sheep of the family, in my understanding.
Yeah.
Because the Guthries, I don't know where the rest of them lives, but the father was the one like governing over
Yeah.
Nassau. Wasn't
And they knew that she was propagating off of pirate money, so I'd imagine...
Maybe she still has some old connects, you know, like...
Where'd this little bitch come from?
Look at the bandana dog. Cute little bandana dog.
Come here.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
She
Look
smells
at her.
so
She's so fluffed
good.
up.
Who brought her?
She's so fluffy.
Let me smell you.
Asshole.
She's so fluffy.
Fuck yeah, Teach, man. I mean, no, not Teach. Woods. Fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't divorce your influential
Yeah, he
wife
divorced.
overseas.
When you're trying to fight a war.
Yeah.
Like, I know he did it for love, but like, bro, you're trying to win a war, you need to be making, like, would your enemies have done that? No, probably not. You needed to be smarter with that. Would have been like, hey, let's just stay together and keep on fucking and be in this relationship. My wife can find out about this shit when I'm either dead or the war's done.
Yeah.
That was
with his dick.
Literally, who's got time for a divorce in the middle of a war? You fucking... So it must be a proper man.
I know, you like...
And now it's worth... Like, he has to wait for powers to return. Like, there's no way he's paying those debts.
His hypocrisy. He's just like,
you're absolutely
we will have
She wants to say hi to you too.
proper trial
You're
and we will
absolutely
feed these
fucked.
people and blah blah blah. But at the same time, he's just there like checking how this dude just like
Cut
chops
off
of someone's ear off.
And it's also
Come
like
on!
a kangaroo court. It goes like, man, fuck.
God, the Grid's still alive.
We are civilized over here. We only have a dead man on the street and we're taking people's ears out of their fucking bodies. It's fine.
Seriously, though.
We're fine.
I
Charles
think
ain't still hanging up there.
Nothing wrong here.
He's lost. Woods is lost control. He's not.
Yeah, he's going.
I also don't see a way
I
that
think
he
they're
can
trying to
win.
make Woods.
Bro, he is so in
They're
depth
trying to
right
make him
now.
the bad guy?
They're trying to make, because last season he wasn't really a bad guy. This season they're trying to make him a bad guy because they're trying to kill him. They try and come, so they try to make the, you know.
I mean, he could have
No,
been
he's
dead.
been-
He's been the bad
No, low key, he was never the bad guy. He was.
What?
I mean, he was going against our guys.
Okay, but yeah, but he was
technically a good guy.
Good guy.
The pirates.
Yeah, and now like going overboard with the pirates, they're trying to make him the bad guy, so they could kill him, so we don't feel bad when they kill him.
But I mean, he's always been the bad guy. You know, like, he's always been the bad guy.
Hey, why do you have these spoilers up?
No,
Also-
I liked a quote earlier.
Hey.
I'm gonna try to.
I can't stand Eleanor right now. Like with her little fucking napkin.
So, how does her family still have influence?
I missed you.
Maybe like some family even mad. Yeah.
I wish we could have had like a cutaway to when he was like, I divorced my wife. Like cutaway to his like wife reading the letter and be like,
you fucking
ass. Like writing a new letter. Like,
yeah.
Like immediately
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
Dear creditors.
They credit us.
Please find my husband. He's a bitch ass motherfucker that done left me.
Dear
Pretty sure he was
creditors.
cheating too.
You know, I know he's my husband and everything, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay you that money back, so you should probably...
Damn it! I swear the quote was during this scene, but you guys are gonna think I'm dirty. So.
No.
Do it.
What quote?
There was something she said to Long John that I really liked.
Oh, it was when somebody needs you and then calls you a friend.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. Yeah. That's a good little thing to consider in life. If someone's asking you favors and then calls you a friend, maybe they're not really your friend.
Yeah, I get that. I will say that I don't know, some friendships start out of necessity and then keep on going because it's an actual healthy friendship there. But in this situation,
like knuckle
no,
and shoot.
It's hard to trust. It's from Hunter x Hunter, babe. You don't watch Hunter x Hunter. You don't get it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Golden freak suit.
I know, I get that, but and that's in our world where you need that. But back with those motherfuckers, I'd be like, yeah, you should always. Every time Flint says something, you should think about it for an hour before you make a decision on it.
Yeah.
Because it might.
Flint's
might get you
bitch
killed.
ass starting to like be all like, "You're following my word. I'm the only one who knows."
My word will govern.
What's his name? Jack. I did think he was doing that to impress Teach, like Anne was saying, but
I feel
it
like
makes
he
more sense.
is. I mean, like
what he said though was
partially-
also made sense.
I don't know. I mean, I know it's more like what he said,
Vague.
but partially it's definitely that.
Because if it were him that died, Anne would be fighting just like that, trying
Yeah.
to prove some shit, you know.
But Anne is capable of doing it, and with Jack, like I feel him, but he's also risking his life unnecessarily.
When's the last time you fought for the Vanguard?
Damn. Well.
Good.
What's up with Maxine? What's Maxine up to?
She was trying to get some money back, and then he's like, "No, you ain't getting no money back. We're supposed to be friends." And like the reason he like laid it down on her like that is because he owes so much money. Like he can't afford to pay
He
her.
has no money to.
So like she has to house the trial, feed these motherfuckers and shit. Like they're all
So,
in her
like-
tavern. So she's like, "What? I'm just gonna stop making money?" And they're like, "Yeah."
So instead
apparently.
of telling the truth, he's just like, bitch.
But also, man, if I was Max, I'd just be a little bit worried.
Yep.
Just
red flags gotta be popping up.
Right? I'd be like, you know what? That's all cool. That's all fine. And next thing you know, they're like, we have to conscript a bunch of the black people. And she's like, God damn it. And then I'm like, we did all the men, and now some of the women. She's like, okay, well, see where this is going. Like, if I'm her, she should just be worried that like, you could be next any second.
Yeah, I mean, like even when she was walking and like,
Old boy was staring at her.
Yeah. Yep.
Could have been like, hey, I know that you're an upstanding lady now, but I also didn't forget your prostitute backgrounds, and now I'm gonna take advantage of that. And she's like, what? Excuse me? And then what? Is what's gonna get like, I don't know. Max, you got nobody in your corner, really.
I really do.
Eleanor tried.
I really do think it would be hilarious if Woods does end up giving, because he's so desperate right now,
Like becoming a pirate.
and he betrayed his first wife. What's to say he won't do it again?
Nobody's
I think it
gonna
would be
accept him as a
so
pirate.
fucking
You
hilarious.
don't think he's gonna betray?
I think it would,
I don't think so.
I think it would be so funny if he did give up Guthrie.
I wanted to, but
he will.
But he won't.
But like, consider
No,
he's
he
like
will.
super.
I think that he will.
You think he's gonna give up Guthrie?
Yes.
He's super.
He
desperate,
gave up
and
everything
he
for
gave up his
Guthrie.
first wife, who was arguably way richer, way more powerful. Like,
But then what's he gonna do after he gives up Guthrie?
I mean, Teach will leave.
He's gonna go back.
Teach said, "Give me Guthrie, and this ends." Like,
But
it won't end for him.
How about the other two?
But like, he's at least done with this fight. Like he's saying,
And then he can
our
open commerce.
victories
Yeah.
are costing us more than our defeats. So he'll be done with the fight, and then he can figure out the rest of his.
But how about
situation.
Jack Rackham and the other pirate?
Well, Jack Rackham was on the boat. I mean, he'll be upset about it, but if Jack doesn't have a boat, and guess who else doesn't have a boat?
I really hope he gives.
They
up.
they lost
I
3 boats in the
really-
bay, so really, Teach is at the forefront of the army right now, or of the navy out there. So
I hope he gives up Guthrie, because that'll be the perfect like knife twist.
That'd be nice, but I don't think it's gonna
for
happen.
Guthrie
Oh,
too.
God.
Because they wouldn't introduce Guthrie's influential just like that.
I
Yeah.
To give her up.
still so like shocked by how much I've changed my opinions on
Eleanor.
between Eleanor and Max. Like I hated Max at first, and now Max is just like, I will not share the secrets with other people now because I don't know who I should share it with. And Eleanor is just like, do you like it?
Yeah, so I thought let's stay with the other wives because it's best
Right.
for you.
I knew that I had to give up my influence. It's like, man, Eleanor, look, I know you're doing what you got to do to win, but
also, she's just like lying to herself because
Yeah.
she doesn't have any influence. She's like, I give it up voluntarily. No, you did not.
Honestly, Woods is like all she has now. Like, if Woods wasn't there, she wouldn't have any authority. She'd be nothing. So
She ain't nobody.
he's got her by the ovaries, or she doesn't have it.
He's got her by the breast of cups and he ain't letting go.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe we'll find out next episode what
Which is next week, or if you want to watch it right now, man, head on to our Patreon. And bye.
Bye.
The Dolphins.
Thanks for watching Black Sails with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to our super patrons Joe Maggs, Lewis, Mike, Mr. Big Stuff, Ruby, Sean, Jesse, Smitty, Dangerous, Allison, Tristan, Carson, Diet, Dan, Edward, Kelly, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR Van, and ZJP. And we'll see you all next time.